Okay, so I've got a crazy question. Why do we democratize the government and not work? Okay, Americans are taught that democracy is essential to freedom, right? We're told that one unelected person, like a dictator, having an enormous amount of control over our lives is dangerous, right? We believe in constitutions, enforceable rights, elected representatives, checks and balances, due process. We believe that people in positions of power should be accountable to the people that their decisions affect. But then we clock into work for 8 hours a day, sometimes more. You enter an institution where you probably did not elect a single person in charge of you. Your boss can change your schedule, cut your hours, deny your time off, determine your pay, decide when you get to take a break. And this is what we would call an at-will employment state, where you can potentially lose the income you depend on to eat and pay your rent with very little due process. Okay? Imagine we had voting power in the workplace. Seriously, because corporate voting already exists. Shocker. Shareholders vote all the time. They vote on directors, on major corporate matters. The question is not whether the corporations can tolerate voting. They love to vote. Okay? They vote. But why do they get to vote? Why does the capital get formal representation and labor usually doesn't? Imagine if companies had something like a constitution. Workers had actual enforceable rights that management couldn't just violate because they felt like it. Workers could get like elected representatives from inside their workplace. Maybe before you could be fired, some form of due process where the company has to actually establish why you were losing your job. We consider these ideas essential when political power is involved, so why is that radical in the workplace when economic power is involved, especially when we know that companies are taking over the world? A board can approve layoffs affecting 10,000 families, and you're telling me the 10,000 workers don't get a vote? Crazy idea. Let's take it further. What if the workers could fire the CEO? Not the board of directors, the shareholders, the workers. Once a year, every employee gets a confidence vote. Do you believe this executive is effectively leading this company? Do you believe their decisions are harming the workplace? Do you believe that they should continue to have authority over thousands of people's working lives? If the majority votes no,